This is my last meal for today. This is kale, actually kale leaf, some onions, tomatoes. Levi, you're about to be a senior brother. Do you know what's happening tomorrow? Do you have any idea what's happening tomorrow? Nah, I guess you don't. Bon appetit. Hi guys, it's almost 5 a.m. We're supposed to be at the hospital by 5 a.m. and I'm so much in a rush. I set my alarm for 3 a.m. I don't know what happened, it didn't ring. So yes, today I'm going for my C-section. And this is how we look. This is my bump just before surgery, or just before I leave the house. Some of our friends are here to take us to the hospital, and that's my husband just trying to get Levi ready. Oh my god. So yeah, we're already late, and see you at the hospital. Guys, it's true what they say that no two pregnancies are the same, because what I experienced in this pregnancy and my previous one are two different, like totally different things altogether. And in this video I'm going to be telling you everything that everything that was different from this particular pregnancy and delivery. So here we just got to the hospital and let's go. I'm literally feeling, I don't know if the baby is feeling my anxiety, because I'm feeling tugging in my tummy, and it's so scary. I'm so anxious, but let's see. So we're just trying to do the registration now, do some tests, and then we'll be ready. This was actually the same hospital I used the first time, but coming here this time, I don't know, they were just stressing us for no reason. We arrived here and we took a long time to register. They obviously maybe changed their management or something, because the registration process was taking so long, and you know, my anxiety was kicking in. I was already feeling tired and sleepy. I don't know, they just kept bringing up new stuff. Like, we already had an idea of how they work and everything, so we just went there, but they obviously had, you know, maybe added different new policies and all that. So my husband was just there trying to register, and I was with friends just trying to walk around and prepare myself for what's about to happen.
Baby, I'm feeling sleepy.
So we finally got to our room, and these were some things they gave us from the hospital. You know, just normal stuff to take care of yourself: comb, toothpaste, shampoo, tissue paper, and all that. And this is I was also given this gown to change into. Gown is actually open at the back, you know, so they can easily administer the anesthesia. So this is where they are preparing me for surgery. I was shaved, you know, given a lot of injections. My blood was also, they also took my blood for some tests. And yeah, I feel like because I had a lot of complications during my pregnancy, this process was a whole lot longer than the first time. They gave me so much injections, everything was so painful, and I guess these were all to stabilize me. At this point, I was just like, what is going on? Like, I haven't even started anything and I'm already in so much pain. Like, I'm going to tell you about some complications that came up during this surgery, but the main thing, one of the main things, is I do not take blood transfusion, and my blood was so low. I'm going to be telling you why it was low later on in this video.
I love this one. How are you?
In this hospital, cameras are not allowed in the theater. Guys, I was in this theater for more than 2 hours. This was so different from my first operation. That happened in less than 20 minutes. It was so scary, guys. I was literally praying for my life and crying. If you've not seen my previous videos, I suggest you go see it, so you get an idea of some of the things I faced during my pregnancy. I developed thyroid. The thyroid was leading to blood clots. Having blood clots is so dangerous when you're going into surgery, so I had to be placed on blood thinners, and these injections and drugs I was taking to thin my blood were not letting my blood come up, and I was literally trying to build my blood before operation. This was giving me so much anxiety because I felt like I was going into a major surgery without enough blood in my system, and it wasn't something I was, you know, happy about at all. I was placed in a recovery room where they watched me for about 2 hours. After then, I was brought back to my room, and after some hours I was able to eat. Not really eat, it was just like soup and, you know, liquid. And this is my husband here trying to feed me. At this point, the anesthesia was already wearing off, and I was in so much pain, way more than I was before on the first.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to interview you. How do you feel?
There's no one now. I feel blessed.
Yes, you are joyous.
But at the same time, I'm in so much pain.
Aww.
Put your voice in. I'm glad this Oga is out of my tummy, but at the same time I need this pain to stop, like right now.
Yeah. Can you point to the person that is responsible for this action? Hello, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
where do I put these? So guys, for my first surgery, I was in so much pain, but I was able to endure the pain. But for this one, I don't know what happened. Everything was so different. I felt like my world was literally turning upside down. The pain was so intense. It was so intense. I had to beg the nurses for more medications. At some point, they were like, "Ma'am, we can't administer more painkillers." I literally had to beg them, like, please just give it to me. I had some friends over, they brought gifts, and this made me so happy. It was so sweet. On day 2, guys, you know the drill. They had to force me to start walking. Guys, it was terrible. I literally almost died. It was so painful. So this is day 2. On the second day after surgery, it's actually very important to start walking around, and that's what I did. I was so determined to get better very fast. On this day, I had a mission to ask my doctor what actually happened in the theater, because everything was so strange to me. It wasn't how it happened the first time, and she kept looking at me and smiling at me, checking up on me. You know when someone doesn't want you to feel anxious, like there was a feeling, I just knew there was something wrong. And then I asked her, and she explained to me that there were actually some complications during surgery, although I already knew that there was something wrong. And she said that my bladder was in a wrong place, like it wasn't where it was supposed to be. First of all, guys, she said my bladder was on top my uterus, and it does know where it's supposed to be. But she said that was actually what supported my pregnancy till that moment. My uterine scar was so thin, so thin, and that was actually why we had to do the operation earlier. We did my operation way earlier than we planned to, and it even got worse at the time of delivery. Yesterday was a total shit show. I don't even know how to explain yesterday. I was in so much pain. Oh my God. That story for another day though. As you can see, I can't even talk properly because I had to be sedated last night so I could at least get some sleep, because I couldn't sleep. Even with the painkillers and everything, I couldn't sleep. I was still in a lot of pain. So I wouldn't say today is like so much better, because I still feel like crap. It's not been nice, honestly. I still feel like crap. I can at least walk. I was able to walk around today a bit. Yeah, so I'll say that's progress, but at the same time, the pain is so hard. It's so hard to deal with. It's so hard. So I've been sleeping all day because the sedative, I think, is still in my system. So I've just been sleeping all day. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow is better. It's 7 p.m. right now, and I've just been resting and trying to eat, and also trying to walk around. I tried breastfeeding the baby, but it didn't work. So this is all I can eat for now. Vegetables. This is rice, vegetable sauce. This is vegetable soup. This is yogurt, and I also have some fruits here. I think those are apple slices and water. I just had tea and biscuit. They brought that in the afternoon, but I'm just eating now. Yeah. So this is my third day at the hospital. I just had breakfast, and I actually feel really like way better than I did the last 2 days. The nurses, as usual, they come on intervals to, change the sheets, change the pad, because it's normal for you to still be bleeding at this point. The catheter was removed at this point as well earlier this morning, and I could actually go to the toilet on my own. Not really on my own. I actually had assistance from my husband. And yeah, the recovery, this is a journey to recovery, guys. Little by little, I could stand, I could move around. We just got ready to be discharged after making payments and signing all the documents and everything. We're also given instructions on how to care for baby, how to care for the incision. We had some friends over to take us home. At this point, everybody was tired, exhausted. Like, we haven't had sleep for a very long time. Me, I was just eager to get better because I had been on bed rest for a very long time. And yeah, at this point, I was just thinking to myself, like, girl, you survived this. I literally felt God come through for me in this journey, in my delivery, in everything that happened, all the complications. I'm here. I survived everything. My baby is fine. I'm fine. I just can't even explain all the feelings that was going on in my head at this point. But my advice to anybody in this situation is rest, or just take rest, have a lot of rest, because I was just lucky that incision site didn't tear before surgery. So get as much rest as possible, guys, and pray and be positive. That's all I have to say about the whole thing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is my pregnancy journey, and this is this is how it went. This is how everything went. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Do stick around, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Bye.